Archangel Michael says, they are using your hands, but taking all the credit. This will be exposed. Archangel Michael speaks now, and his voice carries through the realms with unshakable authority. He declares over you, they are using your hands, they are using your energy, they are using your gifts, but they are taking all the credit. This injustice will not go unnoticed. This theft of honor, this stealing of rightful recognition, has been recorded in the books of heaven, and the winds of exposure have already begun to stir. What hath been done in secret will soon be shouted from the rooftops. What they thought they could cover with flattery and falsehood will be torn open by divine light. Right now, the spirit realm is active around you. Right now, forces of justice are moving toward the situation. Right now, the heavens are preparing a great unveiling, and your name, your true name, will be restored. Your labor is not lost. Your seeds are not wasted. Your sacrifices are not forgotten. Even if the world was blind to your giving, even if the world was deaf to your service, the courts of heaven were not. You have been seen. You have been counted. You have been appointed for restoration. In the next hours, a shift will be felt. In the next hours, a trembling will be sensed. Those who built their own thrones atop your effort will feel the shaking begin. Your false crowns will tilt. Their empty words will falter. Their stolen praises will slip from their hands like dry sand. Because heaven does not allow theft without judgment. Heaven does not allow betrayal without redemption. Heaven does not allow stolen glory to remain forever. Archangel Michael stands ready. His sword gleams with righteous flame. His armies are encamped around your name. His decree has been sent forth. What was stolen will be returned. What was hidden will be revealed. What was taken will be recompensed, and more. Trust the timing. Trust the process. Trust the word now speaking over you. The hand of God moves silently but swiftly, and when the moment strikes, there will be no mistake who carried the true light all along. You did. Archangel Michael says, behold, for there is a hand at work in your life that is not your own. There is a hand pulling strings in secret, a hand weaving webs of deceit behind the scenes, a hand that smiles before you but schemes beyond you. This is a moment of revelation. This is a moment of spiritual awakening. Hear the word of the Lord. They have used your hands but claimed your victories. They have fed off your sweat but presented your harvest as their own. Yet now, the heavens lean low, for this injustice must be answered. The tension has risen in the spirit. You can feel it even now, pressing against your chest, stirring unease in your gut. It is the rumbling of divine judgment approaching. Within the next 24 hours, you will sense the first cracks forming. You will sense the trembling beneath the surface. Be vigilant. Be prayerful. Be expectant. The illusion they have built will begin to fracture. The mask they have worn will start to slip. You are not imagining it. The uneasiness you sense, the flickers of doubt you catch in their voices, these are signs of what is coming. You have been patient. You have been kind. You have allowed grace to govern your responses. But now grace gives way to justice. Heaven is answering your silent cries. Heaven is answering your weary prayers. The ones who prop themselves on your strength without honoring your name have summoned a divine reckoning upon themselves. Archangel Michael speaks boldly. Your name is being lifted even now. Your rightful honor is being prepared for a public unveiling. Your vindication is closer than you realize. You must understand, the timing is sacred. The exposure must happen not by your hand but by divine orchestration, so that no man, no woman, No power of darkness can deny the hand of God in your vindication. If you act now, you would only delay the miracle. But if you stand still, you will see the salvation of your God. If you wait on the Lord, the tables will turn without you lifting a single finger. Listen carefully. In the spirit realm, the hourglass has been turned over. The sand is slipping fast. Within 24 hours, a conversation will begin to expose what they tried to hide. Within 24 hours, a seed of doubt will be planted in the minds of those who once believed their lies. Within 24 hours, a chain reaction will be set in motion that no human hand can stop. Archangel Michael says, "Stay hidden in humility, for the Lord is about to reveal his mighty arm through your situation. You are surrounded by light. You are wrapped in divine fire. You are upheld by angelic armies. Your silence in this hour is not weakness. It is warfare. Your refusal to defend yourself in the natural is a declaration of absolute trust in the supernatural. And heaven honors those who trust. Therefore be still. Be silent. Be expectant. The hand of God is moving. The mouth of the accuser will be silenced. The hand that stole your credit will be exposed. And you will rise without compromise, without striving, without doubt. Type "I receive divine justice" in the comments if you believe this message. Blessing code 777 surrounds you now. Archangel Michael speaks again. You have felt it in the quiet moments. You have sensed it when their smiles didn't reach their eyes. You have heard it in the broken rhythms of their words, in the half-truths that slip between their compliments. Someone around you has been weaving a net of deceit. Someone around you has been painting a picture where your hands built the foundation, but their names are signed at the top. Do not doubt what your spirit has been warning you. Do not silence the stirring inside you any longer. There have been a theft, not of money, not of possession, but of honor. And heaven does not allow honor to be stolen without consequence. A conversation is happening behind your back even now. Words are being exchanged, twisting the reality of what you have built, what you have sown, what you have sacrificed. You are being spoken of in ways that betray the loyalty you once offered freely. But hear this, beloved, every whispered lie, every hidden meeting, every attempt to erase your contribution had been recorded by heaven. Nothing is hidden from the eye of God. Nothing escapes the reach of divine justice. Someone thought they knew you. Someone believed they could measure your worth, weigh your spirit, and steal your light without cost. But they only ever saw fragments, never the fullness. They saw the surface of your strength but never glimpsed the depth of your spirit. They mistook your humility for weakness. They mistook your patience for permission. They mistook your silence for surrender. But they were wrong. So terribly wrong. They have uncovered only fragments, and they have built their towers upon broken pieces. Their foundation is weak because it was never theirs to stand on. It was yours. It was always yours. And now, the cracks will widen. Now, the light of truth will slip through the lies they crafted. And now, the trembling will begin. Archangel Michael leans in and declares, "You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not abandoned to the manipulations of lesser spirits. You are being defended by forces stronger than any human scheme. You are being watched over by eyes that miss nothing. And the more they scramble to hold on to their stolen glory, the more it will slip from their grasp. The Spirit of the Lord says, do not lower yourself to their level. Do not engage their whispers with your words. You are not called to wrestle with shadows, you are called to walk in light. Every moment you feel tempted to defend yourself, remember that your silence is a sword in the spirit realm. Your restraint is an act of warfare. Your refusal to be pulled into their chaos is a victory already unfolding. Even now, the exposure is being prepared. Even now, the first cracks are appearing. Their alliance against you is not as strong as they pretend. Their confidence is beginning to waver. Their stories are beginning to contradict themselves. Their faces are beginning to reveal the strain of holding up a false image. Watch carefully. Stay prayerful. Stay grounded. Stay hidden in the shelter of the Most High. The clock is ticking. The countdown has begun. Within the next few days, someone will slip. Within the next few days, an unguarded word will reveal the hidden hand. Within the next few days, the pieces will begin to fall into place so perfectly that even you will marvel at the orchestration. What they intended for your harm will be turned into a spectacle of your deliverance. You are not at the mercy of gossip. You are not at the mercy of human tongues. You are not at the mercy of false alliances. You are upheld by a higher court. You are backed by an eternal decree. You are shielded by the wings of the Almighty. Therefore, stand tall in your spirit. Stand firm in your identity. Stand unwavering in your destiny. Their whispering campaign will fail. Their false elevation will collapse. Their stolen credit will be revoked. And when it happens, it will be seen not just by a few, it will be seen by many. God is preparing a table for you, even in the presence of those who spoke against you. Type, "My name is written in heaven," if you receive this word. Blessing code 1212 now covers you. Archangel Michael speaks with unwavering authority. This battle you are facing is not of flesh and blood. It is not simply a matter of jealousy, betrayal, or dishonor. And no, beloved, this is a spiritual confrontation. This is a clash between light and darkness. This is a war in the unseen, to war for your destiny, to war for your anointing. The hands that used your work and stole your credit were not just driven by human flaws. They were influenced by unseen forces desperate to dim the light you carry. Understand this, child of destiny. This isn't personal. It's spiritual. Your very existence threatens darkness. Your purpose shakes foundations that were built in pride and deceit. Your mere presence exposes lies without you speaking a word. It was never about what you did wrong. It was always about what you did right. It was always about the light you carry that cannot be replicated, cannot be imitated, cannot be extinguished. You are not ordinary. You are not random. You are not replaceable. You have been chosen. You have been anointed. You have been sealed with a purpose that no human hand can undo. The attacks, the misuses, the betrayals, they are symptoms of a greater spiritual reality. You are dangerous to the kingdom of darkness. Your obedience terrifies demons. Your perseverance weakens their strongholds. Your light dismantles their carefully constructed illusions. Archangel Michael declares, "The shadows are reacting to your light. Every false tongue rising against you, every hidden hand trying to profit from your labor, every manipulative spirit plotting your downfall, they are trembling beneath the brightness you carry. They lash out not because you are weak, but because your strength exposes them. They scheme not because you are failing, but because you are rising. You must see beyond the faces. You must see beyond the conversations. You must see beyond the circumstances. Look with spiritual eyes. Listen with spiritual ears. There are spiritual principalities stirring in fear because your season of visibility is at hand. They sought to steal your credit because they feared the day would come when the world would recognize the true source, and that day is now drawing near. The enemy thought that by stealing your recognition, they could steal your reward. The enemy thought that by clouding your reputation, they could diminish your impact. But heaven laughs at their schemes. Heaven overturns every plot with ease. Heaven has already written your victory before the first lie was ever spoken against you. And now, heaven will showcase your vindication as a testimony to all who have doubted, to all who have betrayed, to all who have watched in secret hoping for your fall. Archangel Michael proclaims, this season is not a season of defeat. It is a season of divine revealing. You are a light in human form. You are a weapon forged by the fires of adversity. You are a vessel carrying an unshakable glory. Your journey is not about surviving betrayal. Your journey is about thriving through it. Your calling is not to be a victim of circumstance. Your calling is to be a victor over it. So rise in your spirit. Square your shoulders in faith. Lift your head in expectation. You are surrounded by more than what is against you. You are guarded by angels that excel in strength. You are covered by the blood of the Lamb. You are hidden under the shadow of the Almighty. They tried to use your hands to build their thrones, but heaven has decreed that you will sit at the right hand of divine favor. They tried to steal your name, but heaven has inscribed it on tablets that no man can erase. They tried to diminish your light, but heaven has commanded it to shine brighter. You are stepping into a moment where your true spiritual stature will be revealed. The ones who mocked you will marvel. The ones who doubted you will be silenced. The ones who used you will see you ascend, and they will know that it was the hand of God that lifted you. Type I am anointed and unstoppable in the comments if you believe it. Blessing code 999 now covers your journey. Archangel Michael speaks with commanding force. Prepare yourself, beloved, for the enemy who once operated in secret is about to make themselves known. The ones who smiled to your face while stealing your credit behind your back are being pushed into the open. The time of hidden betrayal is coming to an end. The time of exposure is at hand, and with it, an urgency rises in the spirit realm like the gathering of a great and mighty storm. You must understand, in the next 3 hours, in the next 3 days, movements will begin. Whispers will grow louder. False alliances will start to fracture. In their desperation, those who use your hands for their gain will attempt to reinforce their lies with sudden words, sudden actions, sudden confrontations. Be warned now, they may send messages laced with manipulation. They may stir conversations designed to provoke your reaction. They may attempt to entangle you in their schemes once more, hoping you will defend yourself and validate their twisted narratives. But Archangel Michael commands, do not be drawn into their chaos. Do not defend yourself in their court of confusion. You are not on trial before men. You are being vindicated before heaven. Every word they spread, every rumor they whisper, every false story they paint is only tightening the cords of their own downfall. Heaven is not seeking your explanation. Heaven is preparing your exaltation. Be alert. In the spirit, the atmosphere is tense. The enemy knows their time is short. They feel the pressure mounting. They know the walls of deception they built are beginning to crumble. Watch their behavior shift. Watch their tone become strained. Watch their plans start to unravel without you lifting a single hand. Divine destruction is invading their false kingdom. Some may try to rally others against you. Some may try to sow discord among those connected to you. Some may desperately attempt to rewrite the story before the truth can fully emerge. But listen carefully. It will not work. It cannot work. The decree of heaven has already been written, and no human hand can erase it. The Spirit of the Lord says, their words are empty. Your power is hollow. Your strength is fading. Do not fear what they say. Do not fear what they plan. For I, the Lord, have declared the end from the beginning, and it is your vindication that shall stand. You are not defenseless. You are not alone. You are covered. You are guarded. You are armed with a truth so powerful that no lie can outlast it. The enemy's urgency will expose them. Their desperation will reveal their guilt. Their frantic actions will be the very evidence heaven uses to unveil the full story. Archangel Michael urges, anchor your heart in peace. Anchor your mind in stillness. Anchor your spirit in faith. Your silence will thunder louder than any argument. Your calm will shake their false structures to the ground. Your trust will activate angelic armies on your behalf. As they scramble, you will stand. As they plot, you will pray. As they accuse, you will ascend. Your warfare in this hour is not shouting, it is standing. Your power is not in your voice raised against them. It is in your spirit raised before God. Prepare your spirit. In the next 72 hours, expect sudden shifts. Expect hidden conversations to come to light. Expect unexpected confirmations to arrive. Expected conveyance from unlimited. Heaven's strategy is unfolding perfectly, and you are being positioned to inherit the harvest of your silent endurance. The time of stolen credit is ending. The time of divine recompense is beginning. The ones who use your hands will see the reward flow into your hands. The ones who tried to bury your name will witness your name crowned with honor by the hand of the Almighty. Type I stand in victory if you are ready for what's coming. Blessing code 333 now shields and strengthens you. Archangel Michael, with a voice that echoes across the heavens, now speaks directly to you. Stay steady. Stay still. Stay secured beneath the wings of the Most High. For this battle, this unveiling, this vindication will not require your fists. It will not require your voice raised in anger. It will not require your energy wasted in defense. No, beloved, it will require your stillness, your surrender, your sacred trust. Heaven's command for this hour is clear. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. In the natural, everything inside you may cry out to answer the lies. Everything in your flesh may demand that you correct the false narratives, that you chase down the thieves of your labor, that you shout your truth from the rooftops. But the Spirit of God whispers something higher, something greater. Let your silence be your strength. Let your composure be your sword. Let your unwavering faith be your battle cry. There is a greater work unfolding, a divine orchestration so detailed, so exact, so perfect, that any human interference would only slow its unveiling. Resist the urge to explain yourself. Resist the temptation to defend yourself. Resist the pressure to fight battles that heaven has already conquered on your behalf. Every time you hold your peace, you hand the enemy another defeat. Every time you choose silence over struggle, you build another stone into the fortress of your victory. Archangel Michael urges you now, clothe yourself in humility. Wrap yourself in patience. Gird yourself with peace. These are not weaknesses. These are your greatest weapons. For when you stay grounded, you confuse the plans of the enemy. When you stay rooted in faith, you dismantle the traps they laid for you. When you refuse to be baited into chaos, you leave them grappling with their own collapsing illusions. Your silence speaks in heavenly courts. Your restraint is recorded among the angels. Your obedience, though it costs you comfort now, is a seed that will yield a harvest of honor beyond anything you can imagine. There is more at stake than your temporary vindication. There is your destiny, your elevation, your calling, your legacy. And heaven is determined to protect it. Let them whisper. Let them plot. Let them stir their cauldrons of confusion. None of it can penetrate the shield that surrounds you. None of it can break through the covering of the blood that seals you. You are surrounded by chariots of fire. You are hidden in the cleft of the rock. You are sealed by a decree that no demonic force can undo. The time of your vindication will be undeniable. When it comes, and it is coming swiftly, it will not be because you fought for it. It will be because you trusted for it. It will be because you allowed the captain of the host to fight for you. It will be because you chose the higher road when the lower path was wide and tempting. Archangel Michael reminds you, your dignity is your defense. Your quiet confidence is your covering. Your unwavering trust is your triumph. Those who stole from you will see you lifted. Those who misused you will see you crowned. Those who doubted you will witness your divine promotion. And it will happen without you having to utter a single word in your own defense. The Spirit of God is your advocate. The hand of the Almighty is your vindicator. The voice of heaven is your witness. You are not standing alone. You are not fighting alone. You are not waiting in vain. Every moment of silent endurance is moving mountains you cannot yet see. Stand firm. Stand still. Stand sacred. The enemy is already defeated. The outcome is already sealed. The reward is already prepared. Type my silence is my sword if you choose to stand still and trust. Blessing code 555 now encircles you with strength. Archangel Michael now declares with a thundering certainty, the shift has already begun. The breaking away from the old, the dismantling of false structures, the turning of tables, it is already in motion, even if your natural eyes have yet to fully behold it. What was once hidden will now be revealed. What was once oppressed will now be exalted. What was once stolen will now be returned, multiplied and pressed down, shaken together, and running over into your life. You are not who they thought you were. You are not who they hoped you would stay. They believed they could use your hands and bury your name. They believed they could drain your energy and erase your identity. They believed they could feed off your labor and replace your legacy with their own. But heaven is laughing. Heaven is thundering with the sound of shifting power. Because you, beloved, have crossed over in the Spirit. You have crossed over from the season of being used to the season of being crowned. You are stepping into a level of visibility, a level of authority, a level of honor that cannot be denied, cannot be diminished, and cannot be delayed. The very ones who thought they could control your narrative will now witness a narrative they have no power to edit. The ones who thought they could eclipse your light will find themselves blinded by its brilliance. You have been hidden, but only to be revealed at the appointed time, and the appointed time is near. Archangel Michael speaks these words. They cannot touch what God has sealed. They cannot block what heaven has ordained. They cannot stop what has been written over you by the very hand of the Most High. The shift toward your empowerment is not coming by your striving, not coming by your manipulation, not coming by your self-defense. It is coming by divine right. You are rising not because you forced it, but because you were formed for it. Every trial you endured has carved deeper wells of strength in you. Every betrayal you survived has polished your armor to a radiant shine. Every moment you chose silence over shouting has crowned your spirit with heavenly authority. You are not weak because you did not fight back. You are strong because you chose a higher battle, the battle of faith over fear, trust over turmoil, destiny over distraction. Archangel Michael leans closer and speaks into your spirit. Out of the ashes, you rise. Out of the betrayal, you ascend. Out of the hidden places where you were overlooked, you emerge clothed in favor, dripping with glory, anointed with power. The storm they stirred was never sent to destroy you. It was sent to reveal you. The winds they thought would scatter you have only lifted you higher. The anointing on your life is not casual. The call on your destiny is not ordinary. You were forged in secret for a public unveiling. You were prepared in silence for a thunderous arrival. You were nurtured in obscurity for a season of undeniable manifestation. Nothing that was taken from you is lost. It is being multiplied in the Spirit even now. Do not fear the shifting. Do not resist the breaking. What feels like crumbling is really clearing the ground for your building. What feels like loss is really making room for expansion. What feels like isolation is really preparing you for influence. The shift has begun. You are being repositioned. You are being reestablished. You are being recognized by heaven, and soon the earth will catch up. Your hands will no longer be used by the wrong people. They will be anointed by the right purpose. Your voice will no longer be silenced by betrayal. It will be amplified by favor. Your name will no longer be stolen. It will be etched in honor. Rise, beloved. Wise in spirit. Wise in faith. Rise into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. Type "I'm rising in power" if you receive this shift. Blessing code 1111 now crowns your elevation. Archangel Michael now lifts his voice like the sound of many waters, thundering across the realms. The moment of unveiling is near. The final stretch has arrived. What was once delayed is now accelerating. What was once hidden is now surfacing. What was once denied is now being delivered into your hands by divine decree. You are not waiting in vain. You are standing on the very edge of a spiritual breakthrough that will mark you for the rest of your days. The Spirit of the Lord says, someone will come forward with the truth. Someone will lift their voice and testify of what hath been hidden. Someone will unlock a door that no man can shut. It will not happen through striving. It will not happen through force. It will happen because heaven has stirred hearts, has moved circumstances, has aligned timelines for your favor. Every unseen prayer, every hidden tear, every private sacrifice had been collected in the bowls of heaven. And now the bowls are tipping. Now the rains of reward are being released. You must know this. Your elevation will not be ordinary. Your restoration will not be partial. Your reward will not be small. For what you endured in silence, you will receive in abundance. For what you gave without recognition, you will reap without limit. Heaven is not just restoring what was taken. Heaven is multiplying what was lost. A shift in the Spirit is already happening. Listen closely. The atmosphere around you is vibrating with change. The currents are moving. The winds are carrying whispers of your name into places of influence. Conversations are happening that you know nothing about, yet they are being orchestrated for your good. People are being stirred to remember you. Opportunities are being prepared to find you. Doors that once refused to open are beginning to creak under the pressure of divine command. Archangel Michael speaks with fire. Peace will arrive in unexpected ways. Do not look for it to come through the old channels. Do not expect it to appear through familiar faces. The Lord is sending new alignments, unexpected helpers, sudden breakthroughs. You will not have to chase them. They will come to you. They will find you standing in faith, clothed in righteousness, crowned in perseverance. What they meant for evil, God is turning for your good. What they used to humiliate you, God is using to elevate you. The very hands that tried to tear you down will now witness your rising, and they will be powerless to stop it, powerless to deny it, powerless to explain it, because it will be evident that it was the hand of God alone that raised you. Archangel Michael leans closer, whispering with fierce tenderness, "This is the final test before your elevation. Do not faint. Do not falter. Do not fall into the temptation of bitterness. Let your heart remain pure. Let your hands remain clean. Let your eyes remain lifted toward the hills from whence your help comes. You are closer than you realize. You are nearer than you know. The glory that will rest upon you will be weighty. The favor that will clothe you will be undeniable. The restoration that will surround you will be overwhelming. They used your hands, but they will witness your crowning. They took your credit, but they cannot take your crown. Stand ready. Stand expectant. Stand unshakable. Archangel Michael seals this message with heaven's decree. Divine favor is forming in your atmosphere. You are not moving toward breakthrough. Breakthrough is moving toward you. Type "My breakthrough is now" if you receive this word. Blessing code 888 is pouring out over you today. Archangel Michael now calls out to you with a voice that cuts through every layer of doubt, every shroud of fear, every hesitation in your soul. Now is the time to rise. Now is the time to declare. Now is the time to align your spirit with the divine unfolding that is upon you. The heavens are moving. The earth is shifting. The decrees are echoing. But your agreement is the key that unlocks the final release. You have heard the warnings. You have received the insight. You have felt the stirring in your spirit. But now you must respond. Now you must take your rightful place in the prophetic flow that is carrying you into your destiny. Your voice matters. Your agreement matters. Your declaration activates acceleration. Heaven moves in response to faith, not fear. Heaven responds to trust, not hesitation. Heaven releases overflow when obedience is stirred. The Spirit of God urges you. Declare with your mouth what heaven has already declared over you. Break the silence that the enemy tried to bind you in. Shatter the fear that tried to paralyze you. With your voice, affirm that you will no longer allow betrayal to define your spirit, no longer allow delay to define your destiny, no longer allow stolen moments to define your movement. Archangel Michael stands in the gap for you, raising a standard against every attack that tried to drain you. But your agreement with this moment is the offering heaven is waiting for. Speak life. Speak alignment. Speak victory. When you type, when you declare, when you align, you are not just making noise, you are building momentum. You are setting angels into motion. You are commissioning blessings into your atmosphere. The call is clear. Type your agreement. Declare your positioning. Announce your breakthrough. Let every spirit of discouragement hear you. Let every whisper of doubt flee from you. Let every enemy that thought you were defeated tremble at the sound of your rising voice. You are standing under an open heaven. You are positioned for divine favor. You are aligned for unstoppable blessings. The floodgates are ready, but the key is your word. Speak it. Declare it. Activate it. Let your faith not be silent. Let your hope not be hidden. Let your trust roar louder than any fear. Heaven waits for the agreement of your spirit. Heaven waits for the alignment of your heart. Heaven waits for the declaration of your soul. Right now, right here, lift your voice. Type your affirmation. Stand in the authority you have been given. Move with boldness. Move with clarity. Move with expectation. Archangel Michael reminds you, your breakthrough is voice activated. Your victory is declaration ignited. Your transformation is faith fueled. Heaven is poised to move swiftly, but your voice signals your readiness. Your agreement signals your alignment. Do not delay. Do not second guess. Do not wonder if you are worthy. You are chosen. Do not wonder if you are seen. You are beloved. Do not wonder if you are ready. You have been prepared for such a time as this. Rise. Declare. Move into the blessing. Type "I claim my crown" if you receive this moment. Blessing code 444 now unlocks supernatural favor over your life. If this message resonates with you and you feel moved to support, consider giving a super thanks with a contribution of $20. Your kindness helps us bring more powerful prophetic content your way, and it is deeply appreciated. Archangel Michael now seals this word over you, wrapping your spirit in divine certainty, cloaking your soul in heavenly assurance. You are not a victim. You are not forgotten. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not diminished by betrayal. You are not erased by deception. You are not silenced by injustice. You are the revelation. You are the proof that light triumphs over darkness. You are the evidence that favor cannot be stolen. They used your hands, but they could not steal your anointing. They took your credit, but they could not touch your calling. They whispered behind your back, but they could not stop your destiny. They plotted your fall, but they only prepared your elevation. Every silent tear you cried was collected like precious jewels. Every silent prayer you prayed was planted like unstoppable seeds. Every silent endurance you showed was recorded as warfare in the courts of heaven. You are standing at the threshold of a mighty unveiling. You are standing on the precipice of undeniable favor. You are standing in the glow of promises fulfilled. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop what God has ordained. Archangel Michael thunders again. You are light clothed in human form. You are a voice formed in the secret place. You are a warrior crowned in the spirit. You are a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a vessel of divine fire. Let this truth soak into every part of your being. Let this reality anchor your soul when storms try to rage. Let this decree become your foundation. You are the revelation they never saw coming. They thought they could diminish you, but they have only magnified you. They thought they could break you, but they have only built you. They thought they could erase you, but they have only ensured your legacy. Every attempt to silence you has only made your voice stronger. Every effort to delay you has only fueled your acceleration. Every plot to bury you has only planted you deeper into divine soil for an even greater harvest. Let them whisper. Let them scheme. Let them wonder how you are still rising. You will not just survive. You will soar. You will not just be restored. You will be rewarded. You will not just be vindicated. You will be glorified by the hand of the Most High. The days of silent suffering are over. The days of hidden humiliation are ending. The days of stolen credit are being reversed. The days of delay are collapsing. The days of divine recompense are unfolding. Archangel Michael now releases this final blessing over you. Walk forward without fear. Walk forward without apology. Walk forward with the certainty that all of heaven marches with you. You have been weighed. You have been measured. You have been found faithful. Now comes your reward. You are light in human form. You are destiny walking. You are favor manifested. You are victory personified. No more shrinking back. No more doubting your worth. No more questioning your place. You were born for this. You were chosen for this. You are ready for this. The same God who anointed David when no one believed in him. The same God who elevated Esther when no one expected her. The same God who favored Joseph after betrayal and false accusation. That same God is moving for you right now. Archangel Michael finishes with a roaring decree. They used your hands, but heaven will crown your head. They took your credit, but God will multiply your reward. They tried to write you out, but God has written you in, forever. Hold your head high. Square your shoulders. Fix your eyes on the hills. March forward in glory. Type I am the revelation if you seal this word in your spirit. Blessing code 000 now releases a new year over your life.